Hello, welcome to the stream. We're almost ready to start. I'm just getting things set up, so.
Have need of a... No, thief. This...
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we are back for some more of the Elder Scrolls Online ESO Greymoor Dark Heart of Skyrim. We are almost finished with the stuff in this zone. There's a few more things I'd like to do. I'd like to do as much of this zone as I can before the next expansion comes out. The next thing will be the Quarter 3 dungeon pack, which will be Stonethorn. Really excited for that. I'm going to try to do it on stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Some people may not want to be streamed, so I may not be able to do it because I definitely cannot solo that content. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. I just want to thank you for watching if you're watching, and feel free to jump in the chat. We'll have a conversation while we're going. Anyways, let's go jump right into what we're doing today. Ah, beautiful solitude.
You ever hear about someone cursed to have Droga follow them? Because I think that's happening to me. Oh, you're probably thinking I should pull myself together and sell clothing. So sorry.
You have Draugr following you, lady? That's something serious. I would go talk to the Mages Guild about that. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. So I need to do something about the... Alright, let's get moving. This is a very simple little quest. I can grab this.
I haven't seen you before. Are you new to Solitude? Better yet, are you looking for work? If so, you've come to the right person. Let's talk.
I'm here about the notice. What sort of work are you offering?
Not me, my debtors. I provide funds to the coterie of organized scholars and the Swords of Solitude militia. Both are short-handed and in arrears, so I took it upon myself to correct their courses before they leave me destitute. You'll work for them.
Alright, who do I talk to about a job?
Tenzin represents the coterie. Odd work, but it pays well. Hidaver handles the militia's assignments. Dangerous work. Don't do it alone. Here's an advance. Make sure you're prepared for the job they offer you. You're no good to anyone dead.
I understand. Alright, so we're not going to do the world boss dailies, plus I already have one at the moment. Tenzin, what you got for me?
Who's this? Strong, sober, well-equipped? The coterie of organized scholars needs adventurers of your stripe. Our research very much depends on it. Our fieldwork is fascinating, satisfying, and it pays quite... well, there is payment.
What do you need me to do?
This task is part of my own alchemical research, and something of my own creation. I believe it will make for an interesting study. I've formulated a tonic of giant strength that's nearly ready to test. All it needs is a finishing touch.
What is it that you need?
Snowberries. They are quite popular among giants and mammoths, and look how large they grow. I don't think that's a coincidence. I need you to add a copious amount to my mixture and consume it immediately to observe the results.
Alright, I'll gather snowberries and test your concoction.
Local sources have mostly been consumed, but the bushes along the frozen coast should be remote enough to remain untouched. Oh, and if you have any additional questions as to the nature of my study, please don't hesitate to ask.
Do you really believe these berries can withstand the strength of a giant?
Oh, it's far more complicated than that. The tonic's other central ingredient is the essence of a giant itself. Ooh, forget I said that. Ooh, you will have to drink it after all.
Are you certain this potion will be safe to consume?
I can assure you that in its present formulation that it will cause you no harm. I've nearly eliminated the tongue swelling entirely. The snowberries should allow the tonic to more easily diffuse through your body and make it much more palatable.
I'll head to the frozen coast.
Local sources have mostly been consumed, but the bushes along the frozen coast should be remote enough to remain untouched. Oh, and if you have any additional questions as to the nature of my study, please don't hesitate to ask.
Alright, let's head out. A wood elf using snowberries? You should be ashamed of yourself.
About time I found someone whose spine wasn't bent with age or cowardice. There's trouble on the horizon.
My goodness, she is old and missing an eye. What's the trouble?
Dark clouds are gathering over the Western Kingdom. Harrow storms, they're called. The conjurings of Reachman witchcraft. Unfortunately, there are more reports of these unholy storms than folk willing to brave them.
How can I help?
What the Swords of Solitude needs is a group of volunteers with the guts to wade into a few of these harrow storms and stop the accursed witchwork that is causing these fell winds to blow.
I'll gather some forces and deal with these harrow storms.
Mum's grief, young blood. I've told you all I needed, haven't I? If I was in my prime, I'd be halfway to Mor Khazgar by now.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, let's roll. Well, actually, first things first. Let's go ahead and actually go for what we're heading for in this town, which is the Bard's College.
Ice heels walking the streets of solitude? What's a halt coming to?
I expected to see a drunken souse named Dobbin walk through that door, not this incredible specimen before me. Tell me, what became of the man I hired?
I found this letter next to a man passed out from me. It says you need help.
Well, Dobbin's indolence may be my gain. Look at you. I can see you are ready for action at a moment's notice. How would you like to help Skyrim's premier arts college in its moment of need?
What college do you refer to?
The storied Bard's College, home of honeyed birds and tear-jerking tunes. For years, a rift within the college threatened to split us apart. One overzealous member hid our antique instruments collection to bring about a truce, but it didn't work.
Where are these instruments now?
Excellent question. The only clue to their location lie in a song written by the bard responsible, Nell's Hidden Loves. Just as I solved the first verse, that instrument emerged for sale at a secret auction. I wish to hire you to recover it.
I can retrieve the instrument for you.
No, naturally, you can't walk into a secret auction without the proper attire, especially not the Sapphire Societies. Their events are outre and rare, mind-boggling and taboo fair. No serfs at their affair. Sorry, I can't help myself.
What do I need to wear?
All these secret societies love disguising themselves. It gives a sense of excitement to their lives of leisure. Fortunately, bards hear all sorts of secrets. Wearing this robe and mask will get you in the door. You also need the right passphrase.
What should I say?
The magnates of the Sapphire Society speak a simple phrase to gain entry into their events. A jewel of blue rules the view. Truly underscores how they see themselves, doesn't it? You might want to practice it, just to be sure.
A jewel of blue rules the view.
Excellent. You scan lines quickly, I see. Still, I would avoid any ad-libbing.
I'm ready.
Remember, a jewel of blue rules the view.
You said I'm saving the Bard's College?
Well, you and I will save it together. A joint effort, brains and brawn. When they pen the song of this adventure, no doubt you will receive a mention. And what a song it will be, a tale of civil war, misguided decisions, and my stalwart.
What Civil War?
Many years ago, the college had a collection of legendary instruments. Each inspired great passions, strength, love, tragedy. There was an argument among the bards. How best should the instruments be used?
What were the opinions?
Some said the instruments were too precious and needed protection. Others asked, what use are they if they can't be played? The two sides actually came to blows. Fretboards and inkwells flying every which way. It was all quite exhilarating.
What became of the instruments?
One of the college's greatest bards, Nell Farsong, took them. She thought if the instruments went missing, the fighting could end. So she hid them throughout Skyrim, which ended the war, but only because everyone was enraged at Nell.
Why can't we ask her where they are?
Oh, she died. Very sad. And she never told a soul where to find the instruments. But while reading Nell's Hidden Loves, I realized it held clues to their locations. If we recover them based on her clues, I'll be a legend.
Okay. Very well. Let's go get this. Very interesting attire for a lizard. Wrong folder. Did it change the color of my tail? Hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's roll.
Ice heels walking the streets of solitude? What's our halt coming to? Speak.
A jewel of blue rules the view.
Welcome and enter.
Thank you. Unmarked door. Enter through the unmarked portal into a world of mystery and wonder. Yeah, it looks like a cellar. Very nice, swanky cellar, actually. Wow.
If you want to see our next item, you'll have to wait like everyone else. No private previews. You should know the rules. But believe me, you'll want to stick around for this one. It's a head-turner.
Actually, I arrived late. Has the musical instrument sold yet?
The lute? Nice patina. Just a trifle I came across in one of my hunts. It went on the block earlier. Too bad you weren't here then. There was only one buyer. Little bidding war that formed up the crowd.
Who purchased it? I'd like to word with them.
Now I do wish you had been here. You are skirting the rules. No revealing identities of buyers. Still, if you had arrived on time, you would know that the buyer behaved like an obnoxious ass. We typically frown upon stumbling about from drink.
Thank you. Well, I found the person right away.
Oh look, another masked person. How dreamy. If a snake comes back on the block, don't you hope When else will I get to try Argonian? I hear they're all flavor and no fat. Ha!
I oughta blast you. Did you buy a musical instrument here?
Instrument? Oh, that lute. Yes, a mantelpiece for my music room. Has a nice shine to it. I acquired it for a song. A song! I made a joke, see? Ha! Why you ask? Disappointed I bought it? Then too bad for you.
I was late and missed the bidding. Can I make you this offer? Yes.
Buy it? I would never... Oh, wait. You just handed me how much? Well, in that case, of course you can. Take this note and collect your treasure from my servant outside. Please do business with me again.
Glad we could come to an agreement. Also, I really ought to blast the frick out of you for wanting to try Argonian. Oh hey, I'm back in my normal attire, and my tail's back to its normal color.
Yes, perhaps you seek this one's mistress. She is busy, not to be disturbed.
Your mistress wants you to give me the loot.
What is this scrap you give Mazalkir? Well, this is her handwriting. This one thinks she has been drinking again, selling things she just bought.
So you have it?
Of course, Mazalkir does not steal, even if she deserves it.
Thank you. Perhaps you ought to take a little something from her. LeBorn.
You've returned. Have you brought back the Petroloop? Will my fingers glide over its gentle curves once more?
I suppose they will. I have the loot you wanted.
Ah, Petroloop returns home. You know, I wooed my first love with this very loot, and my third as well. This begins the restoration of the college's famed collection to its former greatness. The history books will remember you for this.
The loot, are you going to take it?
I assembled the museum for just this moment, but I think you deserve the honor of placing Petroloop on its podium. After you display the loot, perhaps you could read Nell's hidden loves. I could use your skill in recovering the other instruments.
Thank you, I will.
Ah, wonderful! I left a copy of Nell's hidden loves on the table there. Have a look.
Yeah, so that's just the hints and stuff, so,
Wonderful. Look at the proud Petroloop in its proper place once more. And we're a step closer to undoing Nell's folly. But there are many other priceless instruments lost somewhere out in the world. They need to come home.
So you want me to find the other instruments that Neil pilfered?
Yes, indeed. Let the clues within Nell's hidden loves guide the way. As you travel through Skyrim, keep your eyes open. And your ears, too. These are instruments we're pursuing, after all. If you find more of them, I'll be here.
I remember that.
They say the first one is always the hardest. Everything should be much easier from here. Once you recover all the instruments, I will compose an epic, an adventurer's triumph, to celebrate their return. You will star in it, of course.
That sounds like quite the event.
Of course it will be. We will use the instruments too. They should be revered, yes, but used for special occasions. But first, more instruments. You'll have expenses. Let me weigh you down with some gold before you go.
Yeah, not enough to make up for what I spent.
Bards from all over will make their way to Solitude. Keep working on the clues in Nell's poem. Once we have all the instruments collected, the performance can begin.
Very well. Let's start placing the instruments that we've collected so far. Lily Tongue. Longfire. King Thunder. Don't have Sky Talker yet. Lodestone. With all the pieces that I currently had, let me double check. Nope, I've got one more that needs to be placed. I always forget where this one's supposed to go. Oh, right here. There we go. All the instruments I currently have are placed, and now we can check out the journal. Hey Joe, how you doing today? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more instruments to discover. So we found 10 of them. It's snowing, and what's not too, unusual for Skyrim, but still. I'm doing fine. Just went for my walk earlier, so. Alright, so first things first, we're going to tackle Labyrinthian. All right. We ride to the east. How are you doing today, Joe? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm sorry. Labyrinthium. Ooh, there's the Harrowstorm I need. Let's try to get there first. Oops. I probably won't make it now before it ends, because I'm dead. Nope, yeah, no, we're fine. one gone?
Will be short-lived.
Yeah, the first rule of Harrow Storms is always go for the witch pikes first. Dang it, he got me.
This makes no difference. There will be other Harrow Storms. You'll never stop them all.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, before we go in, I want to change up a couple skills real quick. Crushing shock. Okay, there we go. Much better.
Hello, stranger. If you're looking to rob me, I'm afraid I have nothing of value. I'm merely out here searching for my grandfather, Keldnir.
Your grandfather's missing?
Yes, he used to visit these ruins once or twice a year, on what he said were academic pilgrimages. He would be gone for a few days, then return looking tired but satisfied. It's been 3 weeks since we saw him last.
So what's so special about these ruins?
This is Labyrinthian, an ancient city from the First Era. I don't know what my grandfather's interest in it is, but I've heard terrible sounds coming from within. You seem sturdy. Might I request your aid in looking for him?
Yes, I'll help you look for your grandfather.
Thank you for accompanying me. I will feel better having someone by my side while I search for my grandfather. We should head inside whenever you're ready.
I have some questions before we set out.
Of course. Ask me anything you wish. It's the least I can do in exchange for your help.
Can you tell me a bit about your grandfather?
Grandfather Keldnir is a kind, gentle man. My parents died when I was very young, so he brought me with him to live in the temple. He taught me many things about the beauty of the world and the majesty of Kain. I admire him very much.
Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. I want to believe that, but he's 83 years old, and his health has waned in the last few months. I'd already made peace with the idea that I may lose him soon, but I didn't think it would be in a place like this.
That's an interesting staff. Are you a mage of some kind?
No. I am a priestess of Kain. I weave a bit of clever magic to change my shape, but I would appreciate it if you kept that to yourself. I've been studying owls lately. They are so beautiful in flight. They are one of my favorite forms to take.
Priestess of Kind can take the form of animals?
No, many in my order would frown on it. We Nords have a fraught relationship with magic, but I feel such a sense of communion when I take flight. Feeling the wind rustle through my feathers. It's as if Kain and I are dancing.
Is Kind associated with owls?
No. The rune god Juno bears the aspects of the owl, but I doubt Kain minds. Hawk or owl, my heart belongs to her.
Alright, let's go in. Labyrinthian. Thought to have once been the capital of the dragon cult, Labyrinthian and its temple ruin are located in the eastern foothills of Hilgamarch Hold. Despite being deserted for centuries, locals tend to keep a safe distance from the place. Not surprising, it was made by Archmage Shalador in the First Era. We've got skeletons! Wait, is this my, hold on, is this my is this one of my danger killing staffs? Yes, okay. Just want to be sure that I got the right staff equipped. We're going to be in here for quite a bit today.
Grandfather, no!
He's fallen.
Grandfather, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. May Kain carry his spirit to soften God. Did you find something? What was he even doing here?
Your grandfather's notes imply he was some kind of sacred mission.
What do you mean? He never mentioned anything like that to me. Kain's gift, Grandfather. Had I known, had anyone at the temple known, we would have aided you in this.
This Mordecai sounds dangerous.
Extremely. And if my grandfather is dead, that means the seal is no longer protected. Someone might be trying to release Mordecai as we speak. Are you with me still? We must seek out these warding flames and make sure they're lit.
I'm with you. Let's find the warding flames.
Thank you for taking on this new task. Had I known how dire the situation was, I would have brought more priests. We need to find the braziers, and quickly. They must be spread about the ruin.
Are you sure you're up for this?
I just lost the person closest to me, and gained a responsibility that could determine the fate of all Skyrim. Forgive me if I seem distracted. There will be time to grieve for Grandfather later. For now, I must carry out his mission.
Very well, let's go. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a permit for that ice wall? I didn't think so. It's a chest, that's cool. I'm not gonna be good at picking those level of chests, so we're just gonna leave it. Oi! There are a couple bosses out here too, as well as a sky shard and an instrument. Yeah, anyone who's too familiar with Skyrim ought to recognize this room. This is the room where you can place all the Dragon Priest masks in Skyrim. Got the sky shard. I don't remember where the instrument is. That's fine, we'll find it before we leave this place.
Another extinguished flame.
Oh, that's another player.
Whoever killed my grandfather must also be responsible for extinguishing these flames. There is one more flame tonight. It must be within the room interior somewhere.
What the heck? That's not happened in a while. Totally made me just waste my ultimate, you dummy. Let's try that again, shall we? Of course. Got him. Alright, that's one boss defeated. Let's see. Oh, I can't see that in here because this isn't a normal, this is a DLC zone, so I gotta go all the way into Greymore to check to see my progress. Where is it? Labyrinthium Conquer. Okay, so there's 4 more bosses to fight. Okay. No, we don't want to go in there just yet. Then the boss to fight over here. I think it's up here. Yes, there it is. Black Mall. Actually, I had a lot of trouble on this guy the first time I fought him as my main character. He does a lot of damage. Problem is that I really can't rely on my ultimate this time because he deals too much damage for me to get in close. Go on. Got him. Ooh, I got a Seed of the Snow Prince lead. Sweet. Okay, I know the instrument's outside. I better find that real quick before we go inside. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go fight my way back through all these enemies to find it. No, it was in the same place as the Sky Shard. Whoops. I thought it was, but for some reason I didn't see it when I was just in there. Oh, there it is. It was right there. No. Alright, was that the only two bosses on the outside? Yes, okay, all the other 4 bosses are on the inside, plus the group daily, which I'm probably going to need other players to complete, so we'll see when we're in there. Into the temple we go.
Yana, what are you doing here? What's happened to you?
You said it, my little owlet. Your grandfather was right. You came. Come closer. I do not have much time left. Kain's wards have been dismissed. If Morokay's wrath breaks loose from this place, Skyrim will fall to ruin. You must stop this from happening.
How do we stop it?
Reignite the warding flame inside Morokay's final resting place. Once it is lit, you must seal the tomb itself. But be wary. We are not alone in here. The dragon priest did not orchestrate this himself. A necromancer. One with strength the likes of which I have never faced. But all his power will not help him if Morokay emerges from his tomb. The dragon priest will consume him. And then the world. I beg you, please, stop this from happening.
I'll stop this necromancer.
Good. Must not let Morokay escape. Stop this madness before it can begin. If only I had been strong enough. And please, keep yourself safe. Ensure she will see this journey through to its end. She is the future. The protector.
I'll keep her safe.
Rest
He's
in
gone.
glory, Yana. I will finish what you and my grandfather started. I swear it.
Let's go. Ooh, a Death Lord. Oof. They're worshipping a frost astronaut? Hit him hard, hit him fast. Oh, there's the boss. Where'd he go? Cut off the head and the body dies. Whew. That's 3 bosses down, 2 to go. Whoa, where'd you come from? Alright, here we go. Last warning flame.
This flame, it's wrong. We may be too late. I don't understand. We lit all of the flames, but this one glows blue as a Draugr's heart. It shouldn't look like this. Did we miss something?
Whoever extinguished the other flames might have tampered with it.
Then they might be close to achieving their goal. We can't let that happen. We have to go to the source, Murake's tomb. That's where we will find the monster responsible for this. I know it.
Alright, let's head to the tomb. Well, this place looks familiar if you played Skyrim Mage's Guild questline.
Killing those who stand in my way. You will not stop me from taking the Dragon Freak power.
That's not going to be how this goes down, friendo.
That's for Yharnam and my grandfather, you bastard! We did it! Murake is entombed once more. Now, let's get out of here.
We're not ready to leave just yet, friendo. Ow. Ah, they killed her right as I got here. That sucked. I could have jumped in and helped and got the victory. Ah. Well, we're gonna have to go ahead and move on because she's gonna not spawn for a little bit. We'll have to come back for her. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the group event in the meantime. If it's up.
You will not leave.
The Bone Lord. Oh, you're actually joining the... No, you're not. So you actually joining the fight? There we go. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. I'm in danger. Damn it. Come on, keep my health up. Gotcha. That's right, die. That was exhausting. I think there's one more boss in here left to beat. And that's the one. I gotta go back to the other room. That's not the room I wanted. Whoopsie. Okay, now we just wait for this boss to spawn back in and we'll be good to go. So in the meantime, what's the Joe up to right now? Oh, there we go. Spawned back in really quickly. The Pale Maiden, huh? Nice, found anything good yet? Four years old at this point. Maybe why it's doing this. Wait, there's one I haven't beaten yet? Where's the boss I haven't beaten yet? Huh? Didn't I fight that? No, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't fight this one. I thought I did. Alright, let's go do it real quick. Nice. Oh, right, there was no boss up here when I came in here, so I didn't do anything, because the boss wasn't ready. The boss still isn't ready. I'll have to wait. Kind of weird the water's making that. Oop, there we go. Boss is up. Exactly where I thought he would be. Oh. Get my fire on. Now you're all by your lonesome. What are you gonna do now? And I get to open the chest and then get a whole lot of nice stuff in there, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't remember. Do Yu-Gi-Oh have rare versions of cards like Magic does with foil cards? I guess I have to refight this guy to get out the door. Not. I do have to fight this giant frostbite spider, though. Hey, no healing. So there's no foil cards in in the video game. That sucks. Actually, I don't even know if the Magic the Gathering card video games had foils in them or not. Okay, so we got Labyrinthum Conqueror, Labyrinthum Group Event. Is there anything else for Labyrinthum that I don't have yet? No, now we're good. We are done with Labyrinthium. Woo! One more group dungeon to go.
My grandfather's so-called pilgrimage. It was a tale made up to explain all of this. To keep Morake sealed away. If only he would have told me sooner. I could have helped. I could have saved him and Yarnum.
What will you do now?
I will fulfill my grandfather's wish and take up the mantle he entrusted to me. Morake must never be allowed to escape this tomb. I learned a great deal watching you fight. When the time comes again, I will be ready. Thank you for everything. I think I still need some time to come to terms with everything. This was a great deal to take on at once. I feel tired. Older.
Are you angry with your grandfather for keeping this from you?
No, even though I want to be. Anger would be easier. Maybe that will come later. Grief is a strange thing, isn't it? I know my grandfather was just trying to protect me for as long as he could. He always looked out for me.
Are you staying here?
For a bit, yes. I think I need to be alone with my thoughts. I will find my way back safely enough. Kyne is with me. May she always be with you.
Farewell, my friend. Back on the road again. We're gonna die.
What are you staring at? Never seen a Nord hurl curses at a bunch of wretched bastards?
Who are you yelling at? I didn't see anyone else here.
Yeah, well, they're long gone. Across the water. And my Nelthea with them. She should have just run off with me. We'd have scraped by without more of their dirty money. Don't know why she's so loyal. After all they've made us do.
Who is she with?
The Frostbite Raiders. Bastards. Everyone. Except Nelthea. We've had enough of the bloodshed. She promised to come with me once she's gotten her share from our last raid. But I hear fighting on the frozen coast. She's in trouble. I know it.
I'll help her. Where can I find her?
You could take that boat to the Frostbite's hideaway on the frozen coast. It's a ramshackle dump. Shacks and tents on shifting ice floes. There's no telling when Nelthea will be. You'll have to search. Don't spare any raiders who get in your way.
What happened to you?
Damned Frostbite found out I was planning to leave them. So they decided to beat me senseless and toss me out to sea on that boat, with nothing but the clothes on my back. I don't know if I'm glad they didn't suspect Nelthea too or not.
Why would you want her to get beaten and exiled as well?
At least we'd be together. Away from whatever mayhem is unfolding in that raider camp. I'd suffer dozens more lumps if it meant we could lean on each other and limp our way to a better life.
How will I know her when I see her?
She's pretty, fair-haired, and fierce. But she's got kind eyes when you know her. She wears a protective charm, passed down from her grandmother around her neck. Old Nord magic. Nothing else like it among the raiders.
Anything else you can tell me about the frozen coast?
The name says it all. It's a treacherous landing, where the shallows and shore stay frozen year-round. We only use it as a place to gather between raids. Careful on the ice. It's not firm enough to trust, and those waters are deadly cold.
Okay, let's go. Another player. Oh, poor wolf puppy. I'm going to kill your mama. Look at those lazy workers. Alright, that's one berry gotten. Migretta, I can't just leave, not yet. The raid is tomorrow. If we left the captain short two hands, they'd barely be able to shove off, let alone mount a raid. Supplies are low. They're going to starve. I don't want to keep doing this either, but we've been with this crew for years. We owe them better than to leave them to starve. Don't do anything rash. Let's just do this last raid, collect our shares, and wander off while the frostbite are deep in their spoils. Alright, Neil. And it seems like a reasonable suggestion. Keep them both out of trouble and danger. Okay, there's supposed to be a secret entrance into the side of the mountain. Yeah, because sworn it was this mountain that has the secret entrance, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's not that one. Ah, found it. Oops. Gained a champion point. Sweet. That puts us at 6 of 18 sky shards. There it is, our first half giant.
Don't kill the cute ones. They make good pets.
Kind's mercy, I'm so... Oh.
I'm so cold. You're not one of those giants. Run, before you wind up like me.
I'm looking for Nilfina.
Greta sent you, didn't she? Coward picked the perfect time to turn her backs on us. Not Naftea, though. She stuck by us when we needed her. A frostbite raider to the end.
Is she dead?
I don't know for certain. She was holding her own against those half-giant bastards. But the last thing I saw before they wrecked my lookout was a God's honest giant smash her clear off the docks. If that did her in, she's in Sovngarde for sure.
Where did she fall?
Northeast, where these monsters landed. You're a fool to go looking, but I hope you find Naftea alive. If not, I'll tell her you tried when I reach the Hall of Valor.
Go in peace, friend. Use Tonic of Giant Strength. Yep, she's dead. That's not her, but still. Captain, there's a ship bearing down on the coast. Biggest I've seen. Lamps, dials, but there's no missing it. It's an ambush. I'm taking who I can to hold them off, but we'll need the other crews to assist us fast as they can. The captain's dead, so... All right. That's the way out of here, but that's not where she fell. She's got it somewhere over here. Oh, right here in the snow. Yeah, she died. Honestly, there was no way that chief was going to be taken down by normal Nords. I mean, even the mighty battle lizard had a little bit of trouble with him.
Where is she? Where's my Nell?
Was this her necklace?
No. Nell. Why'd you choose them? What did they ever do to deserve you? Thank you for bringing me this. For letting me know. It's worth what little the frostbite left me. Do you know what happened to my Nell? Did those rotten frostbite bastards turn on her too?
No, she died fighting off the invading giants that attacked the coast.
Giants? My Nell? She was always last to draw steel on a raid. Why would she do something as suicidal as fight giants?
She cared about what happened to the frostbite if she left.
Never a soul she didn't care about. Even on a raid. When the rest of the frostbite were making off with everything they could carry, she'd leave what she could behind for those we'd robbed. This isn't how she was meant to live, let alone die.
What are your plans?
She liked horses. Not that she'd ever ridden one. She was going to work a stable, learn the trade. I hadn't figured out what more I wanted than to be with her. Now I don't even have that. Nelthea was too good for this. Too good for me.
Farewell. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We actually made some decent progress today on doing stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Next time we will do the other public dungeon and we'll do some other quests and stuff along the way. I'm going to off-screen turn in those 2 quests we got, and I'll continue working on upgrading my mount. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you next week right here on my Twitch channel, or maybe even in my YouTube channel. I am uploading all these videos to my YouTube channel and putting them in my playlist. So anyways, I hope you have a good day, and goodbye.